Quit watching these athletes on ESPN and Fox Sports trying to predict games going 30% and keeping their job. If I went 30%, I would be homeless. Watch guys like us that actually know how to make money betting on sports. These athletes couldn't even pick their nose. I mean, they get TV because they have name recognition, and you got a bunch of morons watching them think they know what they're talking about. It disgusts me. Guys, make sure you watch this entire video for tonight's game between the Tulsa Hurricanes and the Wichita State Shockers tonight, January 13th, 7 p.m. Eastern Time. Gotta love it. The heat is already on. We had a winning week out of the gate for 2021. Also won our first game of this week, week 2 of 2021, with a nice UNC win. Keep it going with college hoops. Last night, we purposely released that game late. We didn't put it on YouTube because we want to keep you guys on your toes on the Instagram. Also, make sure you're following the stories and everything. But also, make sure you subscribe to the YouTube, click the notification bell in the corner, like this video, and at the end of this video, leave us a comment and let us know what you think about our prediction. Okay, very important, guys, for us to keep this stuff coming to you. Tulsa playing a road game against Wichita State. Second time these two teams faced in this young season. The first time Wichita State won by 4. Actually, the last time Tulsa lost, they went on a little mini heater since then. After they beat USF on the road, they beat Cincinnati on the road, and then they knocked off undefeated 5th-ranked Houston by a point. So this -3.5 is understandable. Wichita State 7-3 straight up. 3 losses being against Missouri, Oklahoma State, and Houston. So those are respectable losses. When you look at the trends against the spread numbers for each team, they look good. You know, Tulsa's 5-0 against the spread, 6-0 straight up in their last 6, 4-1 against the spread in their last 5 home games. Wichita State, basically the same thing. But then when you look at the trends between the two teams, Wichita State destroys this battle every single time. Well, I shouldn't say every single time, but Wichita State is 6-0 against the spread in their last 6 at home against Tulsa. And there's 7-3 against the spread in the last 10 overall games against Tulsa. So, I mean, Wichita State really has those trend advantages. They have a slightly lower field goal percentage, but Tulsa's much, much easier schedule. So, and they rank low in fouls committed, also 53rd in the country. They shoot a higher free throw percentage in Tulsa, so they have the experience. They're going to win the game in the paint. That's where they really do it. They average 40.6 rebounds, 3.5 block shots per game. Stat categories check off. This is a game that I would say buy it from 3.5 to 2.5 and play Wichita State -2.5. And the reason why I tell you to do Wichita State -2.5 is a lot of times games just win by 3. They just do. I'm actually really considering giving this game as a private game now that I'm looking at it more and more. Some of the streams of information that we have coming in right now on it are pretty solid. I mean, if you're a private player of mine and you're watching this, I would say go ahead and hit this for whatever our normal size play is based on it. You know, a little bit of public action coming in on Wichita State, but it's a pretty even split when it comes to the actual public money. But yeah, if you're a private player, what you will do, if as far as slamming it down to the ground, you'll check in with me a little bit later on today. Guys, thanks for watching another breakdown. Let's have another winning week. I already gave you the rundown. Ted Brooks, Sports Profits. Thanks for watching once again, and I will see you tomorrow with more basketball. I don't know if it's going to be college or pro yet, but more basketball. Let's rock and roll.